Hello everyone and welcome back to Make Your Better Batter Part 2, Take 2. So sorry about all of the mishaps yesterday and you couldn't see what the heck I was doing, and I still don't understand this camera rotation. So if anybody out there has insights into this Facebook Live orientation thing, I Googled, I did what it said. We did a sample last night, it worked, it didn't work again this morning. So we're going vertical, which I don't like because I have to squish everything together. So if you've got any insights for me, go ahead and share them. But I'm really excited once again to be here too. So we're just gonna start this whole spiel over again. If you already heard it, I apologize for that, but we're going to do it again because I think the holidays, all days are so important. Hold on. No, oh no, come back. Y'all, you know what I forgot to do? Shut the door, the dog door. Now my dog is outside and she's gonna bark. So maybe we can get her back in here. Come inside, come on, want a treat? Come inside. She's not coming inside. Come inside, Ellie. She's gonna go out there and bark and drive us all crazy. So I guess we'll just wait until she barks and drive us all crazy. But we're gonna continue on. But the holidays for me are so special because I remember baking cookies with my mom and cakes and getting everything ready, and she just came in, hold on. Now she'll only bark if she sees somebody at the mailbox. But they are a special, special time, and it becomes really difficult when your family has food allergies. So I wanted to make sure to provide everyone with very safe alternatives for milk and cream and butter and cheese so that you could bake and make the holidays really, really special for your family. I have done a lot of research. I have called almost every one of the companies that is represented on my island here today to make sure that these foods are safe for you. And we'll talk about each of those as we go along. But I want to assure you that I really did my homework, and I do have a lot to talk about when it comes to these products. And we're going to try to make it short. I'm shooting for 20 minutes, so we'll see how that goes. I want to start talking about milk because this is a product that you use in baking, and you use it to make cakes and cookies and all kinds of fabulous things. And so we want to make sure that when we're baking, we're using the best product for baking. In baking, it's really important that your milk has a lot of protein. There are so many dairy-free alternatives out there. I mean, it's choices galore. It's like information overload. There's almond milks, there are hemp milks, there's coconut milk, there are soy milks and plant-based milks. And oat milk is huge on the scene right now. Huge. Everybody's talking about oat milk, which is like really cool, and I cannot wait to try it. I don't have a sample of it here because when it comes to baking, and we're talking about baking, not the best milk that your kid is going to enjoy, but what's going to be best for baking, high protein. Because when you have a lot of protein in your milk, it really helps with the texture and it thickens the mixture, and it just makes everything a little bit better. You can use those other milks if you choose, you absolutely can. But this is going to give you a richer, more complex, thicker kind of end product. So I would stick with, if you can, the plant-based proteins. Now, what's the high protein milks? Soy milk has about 7 grams of protein per serving. Ripple and Suja have about 8 grams of protein per serving, and Boathouse has 10 grams per serving. Boathouse and Ripple both have 50% more calcium than regular milk, and this product has about the same amount of calcium as regular milk, as does soy. It's got about 7 grams, like we said, protein, and it provides about 25% of that, your calcium daily requirements. So they all are a little bit different in consistency. You can take a look right here. The soy milk is a little bit thick, and it does have that nutty flavor. If you have a soy allergy, of course, you want to stay away from this product. Ripple is also a thicker texture, and it has a stronger flavor. It doesn't taste like pea. These are all pea proteins, pea milk, these three. PEA, milk, the legume. But it's not, you're not going to notice that in your baking, so I wouldn't let that deter you. This one's a little bit lighter. It's more of a consistency of a 2% milk, where this is more of a consistency of a whole milk. And this one, I don't even know what this consistency is. It's brown. It's very thick. So it's like, for me, a cross between whole milk and half. And it's very sweet, and it's very strong. This is the strongest flavor of the 3. They will all work very well in baking. If you want a milk that doubles as something that your child can safely drink, I would go with the Boathouse Farms because it is lighter. It has the least amount of flavor of all of the milk, so it kind of mirrors more a milk flavor. It's not exactly the same, but it's pretty darn close. I do want to let you know that every one of these products, they are free of the top 8 allergens. They are free of coconut, soy is not. I'm talking about these 3 products. They are, however, produced in facilities that produce allergen-containing foods. So there are some shared lines involved. There's a shared facility for Boathouse. So you just, I want to say this very carefully because I want to make sure I'm giving you accurate information. What happens with these products, and I spoke to all of these manufacturers this week, when they begin their production line, they produce their allergen-free products first. So those allergen-free products go on the line and they go through the process. And then you see, I told you she was going to bark. Ellie, enough. She's not going to listen. Thank you. They go through the process, and then once that line is finished, they shut the factory down. Once that line is finished, then they process all of their allergen-containing products. Once that is finished, they shut the facility down. They do a thorough clean and sanitize. They test the lines to make sure that there are no allergens present, and only when those tests have been completed and they have passed those tests do they reintroduce your allergen-free foods. If you are uncomfortable with that, I would encourage you to call the manufacturer and talk to them about their production lines to make sure that you feel comfortable investing in this product. There have been no recalls, there have been no issues. That doesn't mean there won't be in the future, but there haven't been, and they really are aggressive with their allergen programs. Boathouse, as a matter of fact, goes above and beyond all of the legal and regulatory measures. So they're really kind of crazy about the way they take care of the facility, and all of them are. I don't want to make one sound better than the other, but these guys do the like above and beyond, above, beyond. Soy, and they have a lot of allergen-containing products as well, but again, they're really careful with how they process their lines. So we have now covered milk in baking. High protein is the trick, allergen-free is the trick. Call the manufacturer if you're concerned about processing procedures. Cream. Who doesn't love cream? I love cream. I'm a cream fanatic. I like half and half in my coffee. I just do. Can you tell? Yes, we do. We like cream. If you need a substitute for half and half, I would use coconut cream and one of these milks. So if you take a little bit of coconut cream, half, like if you need a whole cup of coconut, of half and half, take a half a cup of coconut cream and a half a cup of pea milk, and bam, you've got your half and half. That's it. You can use another milk as well, but the coconut milk is a little bit thicker, so it gives you that consistency. If you're going to use a milk that is not this, choose one of those thicker ones because you really want that thick consistency, or add a little bit more oil. Light cream. Sometimes your recipe calls for light cream and you're like, well, where do I get that alternative? What is that? You simply make your own. You can use 3/4 cup, any non-dairy milk product you like, with canola oil, a 1/4 cup of canola oil. So you take 3/4 cup of any milk, non-dairy milk product, and you mix it with a 1/4 cup of canola oil, bam, you have light cream, and you can make something delicious and fabulous and wonderful. And that's what we are looking for. Evaporated milks. That's always a trick, isn't it? So evaporated milk is, again, if you have a coconut allergy, this isn't going to be a great solution for you. Coconut milk is a super fabulous alternative for, coconut cream. I meant coconut cream. I'm sorry, we're going to go back in time because this is the milk, this is the cream. I held up the right product, but I said it wrong when we were talking about making half and half. You want to use half coconut cream and half one of these thicker milks. So these two products together will give you a great half and half, and it's half and half, just like that. All right, so we're getting back now to evaporated milk. Coconut milk is a super, super alternative for evaporated milk. 1-for-1 measure, pretty simple. If you have a coconut issue, use one of the pea milks because they are thicker, and that's what we're looking for, thickness. Heavy cream. Oh my God, heavy cream. Every recipe calls for heavy cream. We get excited about heavy cream. This is easy. It's kind of like half and half. You're gonna take that canola oil and you're gonna mix it with any milk product you like. Hemp milk, almond milk, coconut milk, soy milk, oat milk. There's just so many out there. We talked about that. Or a pea milk, or any of these products. But half a cup of oil with a half a cup of any milk is going to give you that heavy cream and that rich fabulousness in your baking. and I have used it and it has worked and I've never had an issue. My family has no idea when I switch products out of them. They really don't. It's kind of crazy. They think, oh no, I don't want to eat that. It's like, you know what, you just did. And you went for seconds and you want to have it for lunch tomorrow. So we know it's all good. Butter. Again, when we're baking, who doesn't like butter? If we listen to Julia Childs, we know that life is butter. How can you live without butter? I don't even know. So let's not live without butter. Let's live with some fabulous butter alternatives where you don't even know that you are missing out on butter. I love this product. It is spreadable. It also comes in sticks. It is free of the top 8 allergens. It is delicious. It melts like butter. It tastes like butter. It cooks up like butter. My chocolate chip cookies are amazing with this product. It does contain coconut oil. So if you have a coconut issue, this is not the product for you. If you have a coconut issue, this is probably the product for you. This product is free of, the vegan line is free of the top 7 of the 8 allergens. It does contain soy. So you do want to be careful with that, but it doesn't contain coconut. Their soy-free spread, however, these are the little butter sticks. Aren't they cute? I just wanted you to see one. This product, the Earth Balance soy-free, is free of the top 8 allergens and coconut. So it's, I'm pretty sure, because I would have circled it. Yeah, there's no, I don't want to tell you wrong. Yeah, so this one is super, super, super safe, and their facility, the only thing they process in their facility that is an allergen-containing product is the soy. I'm pretty sure of that. Yeah, and they do not share lines with the top 8 allergens, Earth Balance. So other than when they're making their soy. So it's a really clean facility. It's a really safe facility. Again, when they are switching from their allergen-free lines to their allergen-containing lines, they shut down the entire facility. They clean and sanitize, test to the umpteenth degree. Their storage compartments are on completely separate sides of the facility, so allergen-free foods are way over here, allergen-containing foods way over here. If you're concerned and have questions, call them. They're awesome, they're marvelous, they're wonderful, so easy to talk to. All of these people were so easy to talk to, eager to answer my questions. The only company that I was a little bit shaky on their answers was this one, Spectrum, and I'm sure it's fine. I think I just talked to probably somebody brand new who wasn't quite sure what was happening. This is not butter. This is shortening. Crisco makes allergen-free shortening as well. I always kind of gear towards the organic products just because I don't know, I'm that kind of crazy girl. But check out Crisco's labels, check out their lines, make sure you're comfortable with them before you purchase them. They have buttery sticks and buttery shortenings and all kinds of fun stuff too. But we're gonna talk about Spectrum. They do label all of their products. This company is out of Canada, so their allergen program is a little more aggressive than the United States because they have more allergens to look out for. Again, they do have some shared lines. They clean and sanitize and test just like everyone else. If you want shortening in your product and your cookies or baking, my mother, she hates to make cookies without shortening. She is a shortening woman. So she is thrilled that she can buy something like this and not have to worry about my kids and their little dairy issues. They don't have egg issues anymore. They have some dairy issues, not like life-threatening allergic reactions anymore, but they do have some lactose issues, so we try to be careful. Another great butter alternative is, I wish I had the package to show you. Their packaging is just brilliant. Miyoko, that's how you say her name. This woman used to be a jazz singer, and she has lactose issues and dairy issues, so she started her own butter and cheese company, which I think is absolutely fabulous. Look her up. Awesome, awesome company. All of these products contain cashews and coconut. So if you have a tree nut allergy or a coconut allergy, this is not for you. If you do not, this is an awesome product. It is very tasty, melts like butter, cooks like butter. I love, love, love this product. So I'm very confident in talking to you about this. One thing I do want to say, because I keep talking about products, I'm talking about alternatives, and I have to give you some products. I do not receive a dime from any of these people. I did get some great coupons once though, so that was pretty cool. I don't ask for money. I don't ask for sponsorships. I'm not pushing products on you so that I can make a dime. I'm letting you know what's safe out there for you so that you can, bake with your kids over the holidays and your parents and grandparents and just bring that joy back to baking and take the fear out of it. That's all this is about. It's not about the product, but it's really helpful to know what the products are, especially when you're new to this world, because it's overwhelming. There's so many now. When I was a mom, I'm still a mom, but my children are adults now. They're 26 and 21. When I was a mom and my kids were diagnosed with these dairy issues and egg issues, I had to drive 45 minutes to the store to get milk for my kids. It just wasn't around, and there were only two. There were soy and rice. That's it. That's all there was. Now there's a bazillion products. It can be overwhelming, and that's why we're here. So we are going to move away from butter, because now you understand butter, and it's so important because it brings that flavor, leavening to your food. It increases the moisture and texture of your food. So it's really, really awesome that we have alternatives and we don't lose the flavors, and we don't lose those rising skills and the fluffiness of our pastries and cakes and things, and we keep them moist and we keep the texture awesome. So that's why that's so important. So we're gonna get back to our cheeses now. Oh, cheese! Isn't this a pretty little, let's get this butter out of the way. We're finished with it anyway, and then we can see our cheese board a little bit better. Like our batter, we're gonna make our cheese board better. Make our batter better. So we have all of these awesome, awesome cheeses. Yeah, it goes like this. Now we can see it a little bit better. And if you are going to a party, you don't quite trust the cheese board, and people throw nuts on their cheese board, so that could be an issue. You don't really know what the cheeses are. They could say, oh, this one's dairy-free, but it's touching something that isn't, and then you're gonna get sick, and who wants that? You can make your own cheese board, and these are some awesome, awesome products. And I really like them all. There's only one that for me, I'm like, I don't know if I would eat that one. But the rest of these, I ate this cheese board for lunch yesterday, as a matter of fact, because I had it out. I did the video, it didn't work out, so we're doing part 2 today. But that was my lunch. This was my lunch. So when I tell you these are great products, they really are. And we'll talk about meltability in just a second. We have here Miyoko again. If you have a coconut issue or a cashew tree nut issue, this is not the product for you. And I'm going to tell you right up front, every single one of these products, except for the Follow Your Heart Parmesan cheese, depends on coconut oil, because it just makes things melt easier. So if you have a coconut issue, I am so sorry, I don't have an alternative for you. I will look, send me a note, let me know, and I will go on a hunt. But right now, everything I have except for this does have coconut. So I won't mention that again, but do know they all got some coconut in them. I'm a nut. Remember that commercial? I'm an N-U-T-T nut. Anyway, this spread is awesome. It's garlic and herb spread. And if you get your dairy-free and gluten-free or whatever free crackers, and this is a wonderful product. I ate with rice crackers yesterday for lunch. So good, and it's soft and tangy and just wonderful. The next one we have is Parmesan cheese, and this is Violife Parmesan cheese, 3 of the top 8. And it tastes, let me tell you, it tastes like Parmesan cheese. It has the same texture as Parmesan cheese. It's got that nice saltiness and crumbliness like Parmesan cheese. We use it in this house all the time. My bonus child, she's almost 14 years old. She's cute as a button and a very picky eater. And she loves this. She prefers this over real Parmesan cheese. So this is a staple in our house now, this product. Back to Miyoko. She just does these tasty, fun things, right? She has this Cheers to Cheddar spread. She's got lots of spreads, which is so much fun at a party. And this is her little spread right here, and you can see it's soft. The consistency is nice. Very cheddary. It was really good on my rice crackers yesterday, which was fabulous. This is a diet cheddar chunk. I absolutely have to eat this on a seasoned cracker. It's just a weird flavor to me. It's cheddary. It is. It will work in cooking. But as far as just eating it on a cheese board, I need a little something with it. That's just me, and I'll tell you what works really well with it is a grape. No, it's really good with a grape. Most of them are. This is probably my all-time favorite alternative cheese spread. If you have a tree nut allergy, this is not for you, because it does contain cashews. If you can tolerate cashews, great product. If you cannot tolerate cashews, stay away from this product. That's pretty much all that's in here. Yeah, it's cashews and some water and a couple other little things, and I have old lady eyes, and that's very light print, so I can't read it right now. But anyway, this is an awesome, awesome product and really tasty. This is their scallion, and it's, again, very soft, very spreadable, very yummable. You can leave that on a plain rice cracker, flavored rice cracker, whatever works for you. This cheese, this cheese we're going to talk about next, I absolutely have to have a flavored cracker to enjoy. This cheese I enjoy least of all. It may just be me. You can try it. You may absolutely love it. Again, it's another Miyoko product, which it's just the most beautiful label, isn't it? It's just so awesome. So she's pretty fabulous, and she's out of California. Violife is out of Greece. Can you believe it? They're out of Greece. They get to work in Greece. I need to go work for that company. I live in Greece. I have no issues with that. But this is their mozzarella, and it's not meant to be shredded. It's just one of those, you know, if you're serving, if you want to do a caprese salad or something like that, this is a product that you can use. And I think if you sandwich this product between tomatoes and balsamic vinegar, it would be really good. On its own, I'm not a fan. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it on a caprese salad. That's a good idea, that we can get to the root of all of that. And then we have the Follow Your Heart Parm, which is really awesome because it's already shredded. The flavor is nice, the consistency is nice. It's not as authentic to me as the Violife. The Violife is much more authentic to me, but guess what you don't have to do with this product? You don't have to shred it. Oh, and it doesn't have coconut oil. So this is awesome if you have a coconut issue. And then we have our slices, and I'm gonna tell you something. I made my fiance a grilled cheese and ham sandwich before lunch yesterday using all 3 of these products, and as he didn't know. And so he ate it, and I asked him how he liked his grilled cheese sandwich. He said, really good. And I said, did you like the cheese? And he said, yeah, I really did. I said, you know, those were vegan cheeses. And he goes, oh my God, they were fabulous. Yes, they were. So they melt really well. They melt like grilled cheese. They're fabulous. This is a Violife again. Let's go to Greece. A mature cheddar. Thank God it's not an immature cheddar. What would we do? We'd have to put it in timeout or something. So this is a mature cheddar, kind of like me. Hey, maturity. It's a beautiful thing. I can be cheddary. It's got a nice flavor, a little rubbery consistency. Again, on a cracker, I have no issues at all with this cheese. This is just fine. I prefer, however, flavor-wise and texture-wise, I love this Follow Your Heart cheese. It's so good. It does have corn in it, along with coconut. We talked about the coconut. So if you have a corn issue, be careful with this product because it does have a little bit of corn. But it tastes like Gouda. It's got a fantastic texture. I think I'm gonna have this for lunch again today. It has a really nice texture. It mimics the cheese slices that you're familiar with, so you really do feel like you're eating a yummy smoked Gouda. This is awesome with apples. I was taking my little grapes and wrapping them up, and I was eating this with the grapes instead of crackers yesterday. And it was so, so, so good. And this is Chow, and it is, all of their products are coconut based. So again, coconut, coconut, coconut in this product. And there was something else I wanted to tell you about this one. Oh yeah. This one has coconut. It also has soy, and it also has sesame. And I'm sure you know sesame, the FDA is seriously considering adding sesame to the top 8, so it will now be the top 9, and everybody's got to change their posters in science. Isn't that fun? But I think sesame should be added because it really is a predominant allergen in the United States. So this one does have sesame, it has soy, and it has coconut. So do be careful with this product if you have any of those issues. And when I say be careful, I mean stay the heck away from it because you don't want to play around. But I love this. It's got a mild, mild cheese flavor. I can't name the cheese, but think of a mild cheese. It's really, really nice. I loved it wrapped up with the grapes. I loved it on a cracker. Love it in grilled cheese sandwiches because I had a bite of my fiance's grilled cheese sandwich yesterday. It was pretty awesome. And that company is out of Seattle, Washington. So I will not probably be going to visit their facility any soon. Earth Balance, their facility is in Boulder, Colorado. I'm in Fort Collins, Colorado. I'm about 45 minutes from Boulder, and I love Boulder. So I'm gonna give those folks a call, and I really do want to tour their facility just so I can get a handle on production lines outside of YouTube videos, because that's kind of my knowledge base. Commercial kitchen, yeah. Production facility, no, not a lot of experience there, so I wanna pick that up. These are your wonderful, wonderful products for baking and for entertaining. You can cook with these cheeses, you can serve them straight, you can throw them in your cornbread if you know, gluten-free cornbread, dairy-free cornbread. There's just so much you can do with these products. They cook well, they serve well, they slice well. The jury's out for me on the mozzarella, but I'm gonna try it on that caprese salad. So I'm so glad that you came back today to watch this. It means a lot to me. I think we can post this one actually, if you can refer back to it and tell your friends if they've got questions that they can pop in and hopefully get answers to those questions. If I look today like I have tired baggy eyes, it's because I have tired baggy eyes. Oh my God, I'm gonna probably cry a little bit. So I apologize for that in advance. Some really sad news. One of my closest friend's daughters died on Monday night, and I just found out yesterday. So I spent the day in tears on the couch yesterday, didn't sleep very well last night. So very teary, very sad day. I am leaving for Florida this weekend to attend her funeral. So I will not be videotaping anything next Wednesday because I will be on a plane flying back from the funeral, which means Thursday I will have to prepare, and Friday we will do another video. So that's kind of what's happening there. I'm trying to be consistent with the Wednesdays just to make everything easier. So we're just not consistent at all right now because it's Thursday and we're doing this, and then it'll be next Friday. But listen, next Friday is going to be exciting because I'm going to show you how to make a 100% completely allergen-free pastry dough. Because who doesn't use pastry dough during the holidays? And do you know how hard it is to find allergen-free, gluten-free pastry dough in the stores? It's like impossible. You have to order it from a bazillion miles away, and it costs a lot of money. And if you can do that, good Lord, do that, because that will make your life a whole lot easier. Ghee has a product, but I think it's got some allergens in it, and Cher has a product, and I can't remember what their what allergens are in there, but go ahead and Google those if you can have them shipped in. That's awesome. But I'm going to show you how to make it, and we're going to use it on a beef Wellington. So we're going to make a 100% gluten allergen-free beef Wellington, complete with pate and mushrooms and onions and beef tenderloin. And you know, we're not going to use beef tenderloin because it's really expensive. I'm going to use a less expensive cut of meat. But we'll go through the process and it will be fun, and that's what we're going to do next Friday. So tune in next Friday. We'll talk about beef Wellington. I am in the process of putting together a PDF with all of this information from today's video and last week's video about baking substitutions. A PDF that will be available on our website if you sign up for our newsletter. It's kind of our thank you gift. So we'll get that to you if you want to go to the website, www.AllerCuisine.com, sign up for our newsletter. As soon as that PDF is finished, I'll get that blitzed out to you. We also have a little mini cookbooklet coming out, really, really inexpensive. Our top 19 for 2019 that includes some really cool food trends and family-friendly meals. That we've got sections that are H8, helping hands, where your kids can come and help you cook, and we've got EF, eat and freeze, so make a big batch and freeze half of it. So for busy days, you just pull it out. You've got a great meal, all kid tested, all parent approved, allergen and gluten-free options for everybody, so you can enjoy cooking throughout the year. And we're going to have different cookbooks come out throughout the year, booklets. So this first one is going to be dinners, then we'll do lunches, and we'll do breakfast, and we'll do snacks, we'll do desserts, and we'll have this little collection of all these little fun things that you can do with your kids, which will be fantastic. But you guys have a great, great rest of your week. Happy Thursday. Send prayers and good mojo out to my friend because she could use all the strength she can get right now. It's not important that you know her name. If you direct those thoughts and prayers to her, she'll get them. I promise she will. You guys have a beautiful, beautiful day, and go give somebody a great big hug.